Roda!
I am ice cream man, running over fat kids with my band. When I ring my bell, all the little fat kids run like hell. Hello, this is the Nexus Podcast.
I forgot we were going to open that way.
Anyway, stop that. Ryan?
You can't start a song like that and not expect somebody to finish it.
With epic drum solo on the table?
Yeah, drum solo with a freaking cable and a wooden table.
Yep. Well, now we'll abuse y'all's ears with that.
Anyways, used them. They're still leaking out from that recent eargasm.
We decided to do video. We decided not.
We're on video right now. Just all of our viewers are blind.
We decided not to do video this time.
Anyways, Ryan, why don't you tell them what your recent eargasm was? Now.
You had an eargasm?
I had an eargasm?
You just said from...
Their recent eargasm.
Mine?
I thought you were talking about the song you just listened to.
What song did I just listen to? I just listened to a shit ton of songs.
The last one you listened to.
Oh, well, it's already
Dumbass.
favorited on our account. Listen to the Fierce Roda video that the fathead over here favorited. The song in the background.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear a song in the background of that video.
Holy shit, that whole video is a song pretty much.
It's a guy running around
With epic guitar solo playing in the background. He screams Fierce Roda 3 times. The rest of it is music and the sound of feet pattering on concrete in fear.
Oh, we were talking about the Foosh Roda video from Dubstep.
Corridor Digital.
Whatever, I can't remember their name.
Where's their names? They're amazing.
Jeez.
Man, I don't remember no one's name.
You remember my name most of the time.
Most of the time.
I'm the only one who gets our names straight ever. Cody doesn't ever remember me. You don't ever remember me. Y'all don't ever remember each other. I'm afraid one morning you're going to wake up and be like, who the fuck are you? Why are you in this house?
Anyways.
As you can tell, we decided to go with a more laid-back setting this week.
By that we mean we forgot to plan anything, and the two dudes sitting across from me got too busy playing Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yes, that game is quite fun. Actually, I enjoy it a lot more than the usual MMO because, unless I'm just retarded and couldn't find the option, you actually have to constantly, instead of like most MMOs where you click the person and you go randomly just spam basic attacks until you pick an ability, this you have to actually click. You actually have to click an ability for your basic attack. Just spam it.
My pants.
It won't just auto do it.
You know, the only thing I don't like is the whole out of range thing. Whenever you click on someone, you have to walk up to them. It doesn't run up to them for you.
Yeah, whenever you actually click them to attack them, you actually just target them. You actually have to follow them yourself to attack them. You have to be in range to hit them. So, like bounty hunters, they just run like bitches from Jedi and shoot them. All the Jedi chase.
I need to be able to click and have it attack for me.
We'll fling rocks at them.
Start that fire!
But yeah, it's really fun. I would get it if I was y'all.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to play sometime, let us know. Just leave a comment or send us an email at nexuspodcast.gmail.com. Nexuspodcast@gmail.com.
Or send us an email over YouTube.
Yeah.
Or just randomly type in an email and send it. It might make it to us.
You never know.
Might get lucky.
I don't know. Maybe one day we'll hear from somebody out there.
I honestly want to.
We got 2 comments?
Maybe 5 in total if you don't count me, since I usually.
I'm random people about 5, yeah. Anyways.
I don't know what that was either.
It sounded like somebody was sexually abusing a chipmunk downstairs.
I thought it was a dolphin.
I've never heard a dolphin. I've heard a chipmunk before.
You heard someone sexually assault a chipmunk?
No, but I've seen a chipmunk that fell out of a tree or something.
Wait, right. Was he sexually assaulted though? That's the key point of this conversation. The chipmunk was sexually assaulted.
Well, from the way he had descended from that tree, who knows, it may have been trying to make a grand getaway from the whole situation.
Makes sense.
There's a cat in front of the computer screen.
It doesn't matter if we're not videoing.
Who say that fucking matters? The cat in front of music. He was just a minute ago chewing on my pants leg.
This
cat's retarded.
Sexy, yes, he is. Oh God!
A freaky ass Pikachu staring at me from behind the computer screen.
Yeah, we finally broke down and got.
Y'all, I didn't. I'm cheap.
Yeah, Ryan hadn't got it. He'll eventually submit.
I'll submit to buying that game day one, pay monthly for it. The day you admit that My Little Pony is not the Satan of the world that it is, that you say it is.
My Little Pony's not Satan of the world that I say it is.
See, no, that doesn't cut the mustard.
Me and Wade have actually been having a deep philosophical debate about My Little Pony.
Yeah.
You got him to go philosophical on that?
It's not hard.
You drugged him, didn't you?
Me and Cody, we've had many debates.
I had a little fun with him too while I was at it.
What?
What? This name be conversation, bitch. So see you out when he jumps up, he knocks the F out of you.
See, that was going so well until you added the E and the F part. That just kind of.
Before he jumps over, he knocks the F out. That is classic.
That's not classic.
It's like a pound of face classic.
You know, until I came to it, I'd never heard that whole thing.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was just A/B conversations.
See your way out. Yeah.
I think it's just a stupid DeWitt thing.
It's not my fault.
That's just like K.
No.
That's like fucking K. Roger.
K. Roger.
What the fuck is that?
Kroger. They fucking call Kroger K. Roger.
Oh, only the stupid ones.
I know.
The only store where you can call it by something that's not its original name and I'll let you slide on is if you call Walmart Wally World. And that's only because I've heard that since I was like a kid, and I'll let that slide.
That's like
K. Roger. That sounds like a drug dealing spot or something.
I know, right?
Like that special street corner where the working women are at.
Is Kroger a nationwide thing?
K. Roger.
Yes.
That's what you call it if you're from the hood, you know.
The hood, yo.
Over on
the hill.
The hill.
Because I'm straight from the hood, you know.
Every day during driver's ed, Coach, whatever the fuck his name was who did that at the time, Coach Peaks would always make us drive through there.
Yeah,
and he would also fall asleep.
Wait,
Since y'all don't know where the hill is the ghetto in DeWitt, Arkansas.
It is the ghetto, right? You see, you drive. Alright, there's one half DeWitt to the right. Okay, just visualize this. A line down the middle of a piece of paper. To the right is a good part of town. To the left is the hill. You drive, and once you cross that line, everything goes to shit.
It's more like the bottom left.
Well, I make this simple for them.
Oh, gotcha. I was going to say, you really can't quarter it because the hill's not huge.
Everything is the top right, but
these people have already learned one sheet of paper on this analogy. Let's not make them kill any more trees trying to figure out how this shit works.
So someone just got a freaking piece of paper, drew a line, and also they're like, oh, drew another line.
Oh, you don't need another line. That's like, oh, I don't need another line. Shit, I've written pen.
But anyways, pretty much is like you drive and like you pass. There's a nice house, and you pass that house,
and then you get shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just
like
goes
past that, to the right of that nice house where everything's good. It's a great neighborhood. To the left of that nice house, you're going to get shot.
I always felt bad about people in that nice house. You know, one side of the house you're safe, the other side of the house
they don't come out at night.
Ricochet.
You know, I was always kind of curious, like how that works. If you're right there on that border, are you safe from getting robbed? Do they cross the line, or is that mutual respect?
No. See what you are. You're like a intermediate section. They're like, we don't want to go full on yet, so we're going to start with you because you're already half in with us. So, See, they'll just rob the left side of the house. They don't want to rob the part that's in their territory. So move all your valuable shit to the right side.
Yeah, my friend actually lived in that house, in one of the houses that was on the border.
I mean, every day we would go driving. He would be like, go wherever you want.
That's so getting picked up on the mic.
It is, and I'm sure people hate that too.
Oh, looking over it.
Tick, tick, tick.
We have a clock in the background that's organized. But he would always be like, all right, just go. Just drive. And drive. And, oh, turn here. And I'm like, but you just said turn here. And then suddenly, we're in ghetto.
I remember one time.
It's like he wants us to practice super defensive driving.
I remember one time me and my sister were
driving through the clown car.
We're driving back through the hill, and a car stopped in front of us, and a car stopped behind us, and like the guy behind us got out of his car, walked past us, and like looked at us, kind of turned around and glared over his shoulder, kept on walking to the guy in front of that stopped in front of us, he popped the guy in front of his trunk, and he pulled out a baseball bat. Now, at this point in time, I was thinking, oh shit, Cecily run him over.
We're gonna die.
We are going to straight up die. Hit him and go. But he just walked right back to his car and got in and left. It's like, I don't know what that was, like an illegal baseball bat trade-off? Maybe there's pot stashed in the...
It's a weighted bat.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's where he hides his weed.
It was the shadiest baseball bat trade-off ever.
His beef wasn't with you. That was his weapon so he could go get someone else. Probably. Someone was late on rent.
Surprised he didn't take you out anyway for witnessing the weapon of a future crime.
Nah, they're not that smart.
They would but be like, nah, they're not going to rat. No. Why is the cat trying to climb out the window?
I don't know. He's got a fascination with the outdoor closet. Although if he ever went outside, he'd have a heart attack and die because he can't stand new things.
He cannot.
Says the cat, who says the man holding the cat who hasn't left the bedroom since you moved in.
I have an Epic t-shirt. It has Yoda on it. And it says, try not to do, or do not, there is no try. Epic words from Master Yoda.
You know, I just noticed that you got that, or that you're wearing that, the day that we got the Star Wars game.
That probably influenced us a bit.
Probably.
Alright, I'm going to be the fucking retard of this group right now. What the fuck does that mean?
Don't try. Do it or don't.
Oh. Alright.
But don't.
I can't. Oh shit, there's a cat. I can't understand Yoda speak.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much. Any more fun stories? Oh, yeah. While riding up, me and my sister had horses. And like, for some reason, the horse farm was like 5 minutes past the hill in the country. And one day we rode the horses up into the hill for some reason.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
I think Wade's calling Ryan fat secretly right now. But anyways.
If it was because I was fat, wouldn't the front one blow out? Does mean I'm getting the ghetto booties, man? Damn.
Anyways, go ahead.
Alright, anyways. Well, we rode the horses up in there. And there's like this little group of children just sitting around smoking weed, I guess. You know, whatever.
Is he fixing to do my thing?
And they just looked at the horse's wide eyes and scattered like cockroaches.
This is fixing to probably get funny as hell. Oh, he was fixing to jump. And he would have just bounced off the wall.
Oh, this is on a video podcast.
Too bad.
Oh, shit. Come on, cat. Do it.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Keep telling the story. I'll alert you when this is about to get funny.
He's about to jump into the wall at full force.
Gotcha. Anyways. Well, they scattered like cockroaches. And like 5 minutes later, they start coming out, picking their heads out from around corners and scurrying back over. I guess that means the word scurry.
Like cockroaches when you turn the light off in the kitchen?
Yeah. Anyways, they're coming back over, and they just like, all just stare at the horse like they don't know what the hell that thing is. Well, anyways, there isn't really any funny ending to the story. I don't know how I started.
Probably, to be honest with you, that wasn't weed that they were using. And that horse probably looked like some monstrosity.
I will say this, when I was like really, 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 really little and didn't quite understand the concept of what a cigarette was, I thought it was just paper. So I literally took like notebook paper and rolled it up and tried to smoke it.
Yeah.
Worst experience of my entire life.
Oh my god.
That shit burns like hell when flaming pieces of paper are going down your throat. It is painful and horrible and it hurts and it's really hard to explain. Like, so, why's your throat sore?
Smoking paper.
Sick. Really sick. Why does your breath smell like burnt paper? I have no idea.
Since we're just telling fun stories, I remember one time while riding through the woods on a four-wheeler, it was me and 3 other friends. 2 of my friends were on the four-wheeler in front of us, and me and my other friend were on the
You
other
actually used
four-wheeler.
to do stuff like that?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck did I know about this?
Well, the friend that was with me on the four-wheeler was driving, and we were just sitting there riding, and I was sitting bitch, sadly enough. We're riding, and then we hit a big bump. And we kept on going for another second or two, and I looked over to the right, and a wheel rolled past us.
I thought you were in a truck when that happened.
No, we're on a four-wheeler.
My dad was in a truck when that happened to him one time.
And a wheel rolled past us.
Took out an old lady's front door.
And I was like, oh, shit. And we hit the ground and skid about 20 feet. Now, what about your dad hitting your grandma?
I forgot about that.
No, my dad, I don't know, when he was younger, he'd got some new tires or something. He was driving home, and one of his, back wheel just, boop, came off, went across a field, went up some old lady's porch and knocked her screen door off. Apparently, whenever they were putting the wheels back on, they didn't tighten any of the bolts on the back right tire. And it just, whoop, took out a lady's screen door. And instead of her being like, oh, it's an accident, she got pissed at him and made him buy her a new screen door.
I would too if fucking wheel rolled through mine. I'd be a little irate.
That he stole a freaking...
Shh, not the whole world didn't even know about that.
My dad stole the sign off a Domino's pizza car. Then he got caught somehow, and they made it. I think they made him deliver pizza for a month for free.
The dumbest thing that's ever gotten stolen from us is on Christmas, some guy came up to our front door and stole the wreath off our front door. Who the fuck steals a wreath? It wasn't even a big wreath. It was a little baby wreath. It was like the size of a fucking dinner plate. It wasn't even decorated. And my dad was like, oh, hell no. He rode around with Scott around Humphrey until he was like, that's it. Camera back.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck would do that for a little baby's plate-sized wreath?
Oh, that makes me think. Okay. Says we saw some guys standing outside of one of our house for some reason. Well, Dad went out there with a gun, and the guy ran off. Well, Dad jumped in his truck, my truck now, and he followed the guy. The guy's like running. And Dad was chasing his ass
fucking road.
Just run his ass over. God dang.
Clip him with a mirror.
Like, the guy ran to a church parking lot and just disappeared. Well, Dad called the parking lot, was turning around. And he spotted, he cut a sharp donut in the church parking lot. And the guy came out and said, man, you're not supposed to be cutting donuts in God's parking lot. That's not right. That's not right, man.
I've never heard that story.
Yeah, pretty much. I really don't know why he was chasing him. I think it was because,
he had one of those moments where he's like, today is the day where I get to be a bad ass.
I think that's pretty much it. He just told the guy not to come around again. I think it was, he just told the guy not to lord around our house again, pretty much.
God.
I had some brilliant neighbors where I used to live. Yeah, all right, imagine this. 3 guys, drunk. I'm not talking about your average drunk. I'm talking about, I don't think they knew which way was up or that the ground was even there drunk. They decided we're going to chop wood. This story's not going where you're going to think it's going. No limbs were lost. Impossible.
But tish.
I didn't get that.
Chopping limbs.
All right, yeah, whatever. All right, so here's what they were doing. Right, all right. 3 guys. One of them was somewhat coherent enough to say no. I think he said no. I was watching this. It was more of a gurgle. Guy number 2, holding log on top of other bigger log. He's holding log. Guy number 3 walks up with a fucking sledgehammer.
Oh, this will be fun.
Don't even have a little thing to split it, nothing. They have nothing. They're just beating a chunk of wood, and it was like, guy would be holding it. The other guy swinging. The other guy would freak out and move back so hard the piece of wood would flip off. He'd miss, smack it again. For about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, they sat out there trying to chop one piece of wood with a fucking sledgehammer.
Well, I've never heard this story.
Because our neighbors are fucking idiots.
I have.
I mean, we were out there one time, there was a rattlesnake or some mean-ass snake, and our redneck neighbor was like, oh, we'll take care of it. They were like, can we come in the backyard? And they're like, all right, sure. They come over with, a shotgun the size of your truck that they almost had to hold on their fucking shoulder to shoot it that sounded like... It sounded like a bomb going off. I don't know what this thing was. It's like an elephant gun.
Hopefully you mean like a rocket launcher on your shoulder, not like...
Yes, okay.
Because that's
like some kind of fucking...
I stopped and started thinking with it. I was like, Ryan, that's retarded. You hold all
no, it was like they had this humongous elephant gun type thing that they never got to use and decided this snake was their moment.
They were going to blow this thing out of the water.
Yeah, our neighbors were idiots. They still, no, yeah. I mean, they even gotten to the point where it's like they'd be out back and they'd be like hunting squirrel in their own backyard, and the cop drives by, have the gun behind their back, do the whistle thing. Cop drives by, keep shooting at shit. Our squirrel population in Frias, I think it's 0 now.
Bravo, crazy redneck men, bravo.
And they even got to the point where they had to move their hangout spot back into their shed because they knew that we could see them through our windows. So they're doing illegal shit. I just don't know what it is.
You know, it was very disconcerting that anytime you looked outside your bathroom window, anyone could see what you're doing inside.
I've been taking a piss in there one time, forgot to close the blinds, and just kind of been like, oh, they're not watching me. Just do a little hi, wave, and they wave back. And I mean, the window, you can clearly see the goods. And there's like the 40-year-old creepy guy drinking a beer waving back at me.
Well, it seems all the time when it pisses on his own tire.
It's all hanging loose.
It's all natural.
I mean, when one guy goes out there, goes up to his truck, turns it on, turns on the radio, sits there, puts on the tailgate, sits there by himself with a 30-pack, and that's his afternoon just that one day.
It's time to get some friends.
Amazing neighbor. Not only have friends over there, they have like 3 30-packs, 30-pack for each.
Shit.
I don't know how they're still alive.
Let's see here.
Take a beating.
Another story from my dad. This is just a short one. I think him and his friend tried to go ride.
Is this song about your dick?
Well, my dad. I think one of his friends was wanting to ride a bull or something. They were drunk, I believe.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
The bull at ULR. And that's what you're talking about? Or no, the lion.
Oh, no, I don't remember that. You tell it.
You don't even remember a story about your own dad?
I can't remember it. I just remember that there's a deaf and blind college right across from. Yeah.
Okay, I remember this. Okay. Alright. There is like a blind college right across the road from Euler, okay? Back in the day, my dad was a party animal. Well, he was actually the one who threw the parties for the Pike fraternity.
Your dad just does not seem like an ex-party animal.
Oh, he was.
He is.
He was like to throw the parties. Well, the blind college guys were actually pretty fun at parties, so he invited them over. Well, let's see here.
What was the thing?
One of the guys.
You know what I was about to say? I was about to ask if they got caught riding the line behind the blind guys.
Anyway.
Continue before we get more dumber.
Anyways, flash over to the party, okay? You know, there's a big party all going on, and there's a blind guy walking around trying to find the sink. Well, I believe he was kind of tipsy, okay, and he found a punch bowl. Alright? Well, with all these people watching him, he takes off the glasses and pops out his fake eye and starts washing it in the punch bowl. And everyone just freaks out. Some girl screams bloody murder, thinks thinks the guy's lost his eyeball or something. And it's just glorious.
I still want to know the story about Ronald McDonald's daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Did he ever tell you that?
No, he never told me the story of Ronald McDonald's daughter and like the dean, or was it?
Something like that. I don't know.
And a pool table.
It was in the Pike House, is all I know, so it couldn't have been good.
You know, speaking of having a fake eye and taking it out, I remember seeing something on the internet not too long ago about some kid, like elementary kid, got pissed at his teacher and just, had like a little hissy fit. And in his hissy fit, he took out his fake eye and threw it at the teacher.
A kid had a fake eye?
Yeah, a kid had a fake eye.
Damn.
And he took it out and threw it at the teacher.
Another fact body lint.
I just wanted to be able to just be like,
I'm sure that's not a normal thing. Teacher's like, what the fuck?
Gotta get some disinfectant, pop that thing back in.
Okay, little Jimmy, now remember, don't throw your eye.
Douse it in bleach.
Then put it pop back.
That would be
Teacher,
terrible.
throw your eye again. Oh, okay.
It's fire and brimstone.
That reminded me of, I was at this big conference for men. It was a church conference. Anyways, the speaker was a preacher. He had fought in like World War II or something, maybe Vietnam, or he's fought in one of the wars, and he had gotten burned really bad, if I remember correctly. had lost an ear. Well, he had a prosthetic ear on. He was like preaching, I think, Jamaica or Africa, somewhere not in the U.S. And while he was preaching, while he was preaching, everyone just stopped and stared at him, like because usually people are kind of lolling off or whatever. They're not just avidly rapt normally whenever there's a guy preaching to them. Well, they all were just wide-eyed. Some woman back like, ah! And he didn't know what the hell they were talking about. He's like, is my fly unzipped or something? Looked around, left, right, and saw his right shoulder, his ear had popped off. He's like, oh! Picked his ear up and popped it back on his head. And he said that all of them got saved that day. He thought it was a miracle.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh.
How do you hold in a fake ear? Do you use Gorilla Glue?
There's probably got a little hinge
Like some rod or something.
Gorilla Glue. Who needs to take it off anyway?
I'd ask somebody to lend me an ear.
Lend me an ear, fellow countrymen. Any stories to play?
My stories consist of 4 other accidents.
And drunk people, probably.
Probably.
If we're talking about family.
Smearing poo on the wall when you were a baby.
Yeah,
you little artist, you.
I know, right?
You little Van Gogh.
Oh, good Lord. I freaking, whenever I was,
I will fucking remove that foot.
I got a 4-wheeler, and, it was me and a friend, and he was riding a bitch, and we saw this log. It was a big, huge log. And
y'all know what riding a bitch is, right?
You can Google that shit. If you live today anywhere in the world and have not seen a biker that says a shirt that says if you can read this, the bitch fell off.
Yeah.
You need to crawl out from your hole.
Yeah. Anyways, riding a bitch is just riding behind you. Anyways.
I love that t-shirt.
I know, right?
I'll get you one so everybody can look at it while you're driving your Toyota truck around.
I'm a pretty spirited hard man. I can ride a hog all day.
Couldn't you fall off the damn thing?
Alright, we saw this huge log, and it had all these cracks in it. And like in the movies, whenever you see it, you're like, oh my god, they bust through it, and it looks so epic and everything, and shrapnel goes everywhere. I was thinking, yeah, that's it. I'm going to hit it. And all of a sudden, I sit there and I got my 4-wheeler up going about 40 miles an hour and just stop. Hit that fucker and didn't go nowhere. It was solid on the inside.
Did you go somewhere, though?
Oh, no. I tried to, but the handlebars cut into my thighs. And
ow!
Dylan freaking hit my back so hard that I could have swore there was a slight...
See, you started out the story by saying a friend like you're trying to keep it incognito, and then BAM! Hi, Dylan!
Well, no one's going to know who it is.
Give a last name. His name is Dylan.
Montana.
Dylan Grapefruit.
What the hell? Is he Mexican now?
No.
You should see him. He looks like it. That's freaking a half neck beard thing he had going on. He like
oh, neck beards.
That's what I'm sporting right now. Because I'm too damn lazy to shave.
Neck beards. I don't know if a double chin's more of a face beard instead of a neck beard.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's why I like goatee. It covers up the double chin quite nicely.
You started keeping it thinner. Did you get tired of me making fun of you for the red beard jokes?
No. It is just really thick and it's time to go. I don't have a trimmer, so I have to shave it all off.
I have a freaking beard trimmer. You know what I use it for? Sideburns.
You know what I use it for?
Because I have some of the freaking bushiest pube hair-like sideburns that it's annoying as hell. I have silky smooth blonde hair.
Ticklers.
I don't care what they're called. And then sideburns are like
pubic hair.
I usually get frustrated when they call that, but it seriously feels like my sideburns are made out of pubes. It's fucking horrible. I hate them. I hate them with a passion.
It's terrible.
You could so grow like the mutton chops.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
I know I could. I just don't like to because they get itchy.
Okay. So, do we have any other game-related anything?
Oh, they're probably gone by now, even if we did.
People love to hear.
If you like modding Skyrim, the Skyrim Nexus did a pretty big update recently.
Is it back up?
Yes, it was back up last night. Well, it was actually back up yesterday. It's depending on how long it took for your internet shit to reset for it.
How come you ain't been playing Skyrim then?
I don't have my PC with me.
Your laptop can't run it?
My laptop can barely run Minecraft.
And we honestly don't.
I didn't buy the fucking laptop to play games. You can make fun of it all day. If I'd have bought it to play games and it sucked ass, I would allow you to make fun of it. But I did not buy the motherfucker to play games.
I need to get in there.
Oh, by the way, California, I don't hate you. Why? Because some of my favorite pony artists are from California.
They're from California?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Like who? I need to look at more good. I already been on the Equestria forums today. They had new stuff. It was okay.
And if you hate bronies, just please don't blame. I don't care.
Brony's best pony.
You really? I don't know why you say Fluttershy with like rarity. You got some problems, man.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying.
Rarity's best pony.
Yep, Fluttershy is the best pony. I agree.
Scootaloo's best filly.
Yeah. No, sorry. Philly Fluttershy's best filly.
See, that's just not even fair. That's cheating.
Okay, that is cheating. I'll agree with Scootaloo.
See, Scootaloo's amazing.
You know, she can't
And
fly.
stop drawing freaking sex pictures with Sweetie Belle, please. Thank you. Goodbye. For the love of God, make it stop.
We try to find
Give her more appropriate art.
We tried to find pictures of Sweetie Belle because Brown was talking about how he's never seen any. I googled
She
Sweetie Belle.
has no art. I was wrong. She does have art.
It's all porn. So much porn. Oh God, I'm scarred. Damn you, Google Images. Damn you.
Turn Safe Search on.
Some of those pictures actually still come up with Safe Search on.
Yes.
There's one specific one that would always show up, and I'm not going to go into the description of it, but...
Quit being a brony.
I'm not going to quit being a brony. Fucking new episode coming on tomorrow. And then the episode after that is going to be amazing. Actually, tomorrow's episode could be amazing. It could be an Applejack themed episode.
Is the Big Mac episode after this?
No.
Damn.
Maybe. No, I think no. The one after this is...
Dad in the hospital.
Yeah, she's in the hospital. Then I think the one after that is the Heart and Hooves, which is Big Mac and Cheerly get together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, the amount of shipping that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Shipping?
Shipping, that makes money.
Drawing pictures with two ponies together like in a relationship. Shipping.
Usually sexual.
Not always.
I didn't say
It's just
always, I
called
said
shipping.
How the
usually.
fuck is it? Why is it called shipping? Shipping is what you do when you send
Yes, with
something.
FedEx.
No, because it started out because it came from like relationship, and then what's the word I'm looking for? Shit like Photoshop and shit like that. It just somehow they took all of these words put together. And came up with
Photoshopping,
shipping.
relationship, shipping.
Shipping. I hear somebody with keys. I hear
my sister
it's
coming home from
you.
UMS. Hey, Cecily, have any interesting stories to tell from UMS? Anyone bark on you?
You got a
Please try and
haircut.
stab you.
When did this happen?
I got my head shaved for lots of love.
I almost did that one time.
I thought you did it for St. Baldwin.
No, it was lots of love. I was going to try to find St. Baldrick's. Because they do big things, but they were having a fundraiser for lots of love, so.
Yeah, I almost did that and I chickened out.
Everyone say hi. This is my sister. Say hi, Cecily.
Hi.
How's your day at work?
It was good. It was good. Got a code blue.
Well, someone died.
I don't know if they died.
There was a Smurf?
I left before.
Smurf attack!
I left before I knew.
Oh, so you left while someone was dying. You could have helped him, Cecily.
Somebody's kicking the bucket. Up, I'm gone.
Hell, I'm not a medical person. I'm just there to keep the hysterical family away.
Oh, God,
To be completely
Back up,
honest,
man.
that almost sounds like a worse job.
I got to get physical with somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Because the patient was trying to leave and I had a hold on, which means he's not supposed to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept trying to, and so I had to grab him and I had to hold him there.
You tackled him, didn't you?
And so I didn't tackle him. I wanted to, though. I wish I could have.
Cecily,
You should just let him take off, like hobbling away, and then
just drop kick him in the back of the
Okay,
head.
count to 5. 1,
Service.
2, 3, 4, 5. Far enough way to get a good tackle.
Just run up, drop kick him, and
Just kick
surf
him
him.
in the spur.
and like then, if they ask why you done it, just say that you thought he was going to get away.
Plus,
you didn't
think about
think you could catch up to him.
If he's-
Awesome.
And plus, if you hurt him, you're in the appropriate place.
You can have it. Yeah. I don't care. Go ahead.
Just fucking steal their shit. Damn. Now you know why I don't leave like food products around you. I'm surprised Manila wafers made as long as they did.
We had a code red fire alarm.
So a fire truck got an accident.
Some crazy kid bullet.
No, it's just I don't know how it went off. In all honesty, but we went there and the fire doors were closed.
It's the ghost of UMS.
Pushed the fire doors open. There was nothing. We were like,
By the way, she works at security at UMS if you haven't figured it out yet.
Oh yeah, just tell everybody her name, where she works, and
my social security number.
yeah,
She will fucking mace you.
phone number. She's single.
We're also going to post naked pictures up later. Don't ask how we got them.
That's the point.
Dang, you had cameras hidden that time? Jeez.
That time. Whoa. That time.
Oh, and I went to get a form out of punch you to crotch.
Do it.
Bad rhyme, what?
I went to get forms out of the drawer at the desk, and there's dirty magazines in there. At the security desk.
Cecily, there are male cops. Male security cops. They're male rent-a-cops. No offense to your job. Well, I mean, what else do they do? Dirty bags when nothing's going on.
We do everything the police do. We just don't have a gun, we don't have a bulletproof vest, and we don't get paid as much.
It had to have like Cosmo or something taped on the outside that way.
No, it was just obvious dirty magazine.
No, they just put a piece of notebook paper on the cover that said tax returns 2009. Completely inobvious.
I say, don't worry, 15-minute breaks all they need with that dirty mag.
That's disgusting.
Good Lord, 15 minutes.
It's possible. What?
Taking your time.
Alright, that's just got a little awkward.
I can go for a while.
That's me with the guy with the pacemaker yesterday. What my partner said to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he had a pacemaker. If you have implants or anything like that, you have a medical card that shows that you can't go through the metal detector. And if you don't show your card, then it's just you're gonna have to go through, or you can show us a scar, whatever you want to do. We don't really want to see it, but anyway, this guy came up and he was like, "I can't go through there." And we're like, "Okay, well, sorry, we're just gonna have to show us your card." He's like, "I got a pacemaker." It's like, "Show us your card then." And he was like, "Well, I can't go through here." And we kept telling him. He was like, "Y'all did it right here." And my partner said, "Sir, I don't remember performing any major surgeries, so I'm still gonna have to see your card."
What we're going through a metal detector? How will a metal detector screw up the pacemaker though?
I don't know if it screws it up, if it just detects it, because I know like knee implants and anything like that,
Yeah,
it'll be crazy.
I figured it would
You're just gonna walk through
metal
and it
plate
explodes?
or anything like that.
Walk
I'm not sure.
I didn't mean to do it!
Shit.
Actually, I meant to hit you in the dick, so I guess that's better.
Yes.
Oh, good Lord.
I would sit this down to get some
Looks
down
a
again.
smidge liberal to me.
Alright.
You're screwed now. That's a sharp knife.
I don't care. I can.
Quit before you fling that thing at me.
You like our new shirts?
It used to be loosened.
Security.
You don't want to lose that shit.
I like
Mine's
it.
so better. Mine's Xfinity.
Whatever, mine's better.
And I got N7 too.
Mine,
Oh, good Lord. Oh, I bought way to N7 hoodie.
I'm jelly.
Mass Effect N7 hoodie.
You don't even like Mass Effect like I do. Mass Effect is my life, yo.
Now, Ryan. And yet you don't want to let it. You're not happy about 3.
Okay, I gotta understand. All right, maybe you can answer this. Why do you not want to duplicate something that someone else has? Millions of other people have anything and everything you're going to buy.
I'm
Why
not
does it
saying
bother you?
everything. It just I don't. It's a hoodie like that. Whenever you get it, and if I get it, I feel like I'm copying you. There's something about copying with clothes that's weird.
Or copying with game characters.
If we say game characters, same way. Why does it matter?
It just bothers me. See, like electronic equipment, because I won't lie, I straight up copied you from like your speakers for your computer and your fucking keyboard. That doesn't bother me. Clothes is just I don't like copying clothes.
Well, it's something that everyone else in the world sees. I don't know. You feel like you need to be original, even though it's
See,
not.
that's
possible.
what I wanted. I was like, I'm going to be the guy with the N7 hoodie, and now I can't be the guy with the N7 hoodie. So I'm going to be
Because now I'm the guy with the caboose and the N7 hoodie.
yeah.
That's all my fault.
Because you went down my list of hoodies that I wanted and bought them all. That's why I want the My Little Pony hoodies. I know damn well you're never going to get one of them.
I don't laugh when he gets one just to spite you.
I will have to shiv you in the eye because you brought it up. This knife is yet to taste blood. Well, actually, yes, it has. But it was an accident. Not purposeful
Was it
blood.
your own blood?
Yes, it was. I shut my finger in it.
How long have we been going with this?
About 40 minutes.
Okay, I think that's
wow.
That's y'all heard his bullshit long enough.
I wonder if I can get that one now. I'm not gonna try it though.
Please don't, because I'll have to hit it and it'll smack your teeth, and then we'll have to buy another $75 mic.
Yeah, thanks for caring about my dental work.
Alright, anyways, thank y'all for listening to our random bullshit. Comment, I guess.
If you stare at this thing for a while, you get cross-eyed.
Yeah, comment, let us know if y'all want to play Old Republic with us,
whatever.
People talking in the background.
Take care.
Love you.